Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 45, on his way. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Commodores. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the... And he's running in the open. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vandy.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small...
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Running back goes in motion. Going up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this. Pulls it in the end zone. Offense set on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the misconnection, it's second down. Pocket starts to collapse. Got it on the outside. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Throws to the back. Touchdown doors! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. These guys are really hitting their stride, and Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Turns it on in midfield. And defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Commodore. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Power football with the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Dickey. Soft spot in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. At midfield, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. They'll try it over the left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Leaves it with the running back. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The hand to the running back. Touchdown, Vandy. The offense lining up for a first down play. They go to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Dickey. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Racing to the right. Touchdown, back. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Brown.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
Oh, look out, there he goes. Running inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he gets stopped before he gets started. A loss on the play. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. Try and play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Door! This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Dumps it to the back. Wide open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw, it's Dickey. Getting some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense.
First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try the run. Across the 25, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Commodores look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Puts him in the spin cycle. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Touchdown! Here comes the offense on first down. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Vandy. He broke away from the defense. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. And the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He wants to pass it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the move at the 30. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the single back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the punishment has been extended. How efficient. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These
afterburners coming. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Touchdown Doors! And the route. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go right back to him. The Commodores get it past the sticks.
Pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught downfield. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's right on target. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Lasso! The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Dickey. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Quarterback checking the play. First down here for the offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to the ground with the running back. The pirouette on the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to throw for it. And the ball is intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Obviously, this...
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vandy. And the beatdown has ensued. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been... Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Single back formation, and they give it to him. The Commodores get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sticky. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Commodores are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 here. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. Turns it loose deep. A full dive to haul that one in.
And what a fantastic effort on that catch. That looked to me like it was just going to be a long incompletion. But how about stretching out, corralling the football, and this offense is on the move.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. First down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll give it to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Snags it over the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Using the spin move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looking for a man. It's Dickey. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Commodores are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Dickey. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the ground. He's got it again. Shakes off the tackle. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Well, jet sweep pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Commodores are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Sticky. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touch. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. They want that clock to run. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up.
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Sticky. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you're down late in the game, when you got to make plays, it's really tough.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He's going to pass on second down. Release to the back. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim. But this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Coming after it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, that one falls incomplete.
First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Dickey. Spits it out to the back. Right on target this time. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Commodores are flying down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a bad sign for the offense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Livingston. Got room at the 35. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown Doors!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a second and long from their 20. To the air, it's Dickey. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, he thought that...
Line down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the back. Working that left side now. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Bama. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Dickey. Finds his man down the middle. And that was... collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Catch in the middle, it's Spence. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. It's complete to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Firing to the right, complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They'll line up to go for 2. Back to throw, it's Dickey. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, run. The field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guy.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a man, it's Dickey. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Spinderella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The give out of the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Dickey. A little release to the back. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You're not going to win a lot of games if...
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got his man, makes the grab. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it to the back. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And back to the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. He makes the catch. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They're going to throw it again. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Commodores are in the red zone. Release to the back. Makes the catch.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say...
Into the house. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Lets it go. Finds space on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying to get to it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Dickey. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He wants to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to wonder if this...
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it on the counter. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. That completion delivers a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Pocket starts to collapse. Caught in the backfield, it's Spence. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their...
First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Dickey. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Snagged in the middle, it's Spence. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab enough for the 1st.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Rolls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Working that left side now. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
Man, find your...
A 1st down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the pass. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Fires to the right. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the 2nd half, down 3.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Dickey. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Puts him in the spin cycle. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
First down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading Moving in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Spits it out to the back. And it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Motion from the offense. They'll run play action. Throws to the back. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where...
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great.
Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to throw, it's Dickey. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Going up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Commodores have taken it inside the 20. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Doors.
And I tell you what, that pass...
Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Livingston. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Commodores line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Commodores! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Did not take long. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go right back to the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season. As a true freshman, he is just special.
This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Commodores are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dickey. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. At the 45, on his way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Finds his tight end. Fights off a defender. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10.
Black 24.
He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Dickey. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have...
The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the 4th. Here's the handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. On the move is the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down in the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. First and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll leave it with him. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Powers forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs.
Touchdown, Vandy. Then they've got the lead in the final minute. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking at to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to pass, it's Dickey. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but...
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Spence.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side.
And man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it and he breaks.
On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Dickey. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting out.
Offense getting set for first down. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
The run game.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for second down. They keep attacking through the air. Dumps it to the back. On target. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Reeled it in and just made the house call. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a
nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown doors. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job of.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Looking to throw, it's Dickey. Release to the back. He's got it. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The new set of downs after the completion. Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Commodores! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year. But I don't know if anyone expected.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolute...
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave. That last play is just what this offense needed to try to get a drive started. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On target to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Quickly to the tight end. Showing off the arms. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Spence. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. A 1st down for the offense. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Dickey. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown! Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Oh, he makes the catch.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He's got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Throws for the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Working that left side. All kinds of running room. Inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get... The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sticky. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown Doors! First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the tailback. At the 15, he's loose. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snatches it on the right. He's off to the races. Touchdown, come. Offense working from the pistol.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Vandy. And the pummeling has started. The offense set for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And we have breaking news. Line gets set, first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. At the 20, he's got space. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. First down here for the offense. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Doors. And the stomping has commenced. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about...
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.